Okay, nice class there, Arash. There's not much to do on this particular video. Um, we just really have to work on the song, the "Don't You Worry About a Thing" song. That's in the other video clip, so just go over that. The good things that I saw today, I didn't really see too many tricky things there that was going on with the scales and the warm ups. Um, you did everything pretty well. I was very impressed with how you're working the picking hand. That's pretty good. You're getting a lot quicker on hitting the strings there. Um, I think just I'll just recap what we did with the G, the extra modes that we worked on. We did the you're pretty familiar with everything even up to your eighth fret, like the in between mode that we did, where it was 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 9, 10, and then we did 9, 11, and then we did 8, 10, 12, 8. That was good. Just remember the mode that the D. So that would be your, I think that's your fifth mode. Yeah, fifth, or yeah, just your fifth mode. Um, you start on the 10th fret. So it'll be 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 11, 12. And then we did 10, 12, 8, 10. But the other thing you could do with that particular mode, your fifth mode, is you can go 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 11, 12. And you could shift and use your index finger for your second string, and you could do 10, 12, 13. That way all you have to do is hit the 10 on your first string, right? That's a good setup because your 13 on your second string is the same as your 8 on your first string. All right, so it'll just be that's it. All right, so that was one thing that we did, one new mode that we really got a chance to work on. The other one was your sixth mode, or your relative minor. That would be a natural minor that you could use with your open strings. That was kind of a tough one because again, I don't usually work on that particular position where you're hitting the open strings. You can, but that's usually something that I won't do. But I usually would start it here and just do like a natural minor. But you don't. You have your the body of your guitar kind of starts there. So the way you would do that is open string, which would be the E, and then you do the F sharp and then the G. All right, so that's open, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, and then we were hitting the fourth fret on your fourth string, right? So it would be right, and then that would start you off on the next open string, which would be the G, and then you'd hit the second fret on your third string, right? And then you could hit the open B, and then the C, D, E. So open B, C first fret, D third fret, and E open string first string. Okay. So it would have been. I'm sorry, I hit the should have been on the open string. So right, and then okay, one more time. And then I'm going to show you the new thing that we worked on with that. So it's okay. Now, we also did something where, let me just turn that way. Sorry. And then you hit the B on your third string, which would be your fourth fret. And then you don't have to hit the open B on your second string. It'll just take you right to the C, D, And then I said you can even hit your E on your second string on your 5th fret there, right? So, okay, so we had that too. All right. So, okay. So that was your 6th mode or your relative minor. You could do your pentatonic there too. So, right? So, boom. All right. Um, that would be something that you could figure out on your own, because there's a trick there. It's the same thing that I told you about, just placing your finger beyond the 1st fret of your guitar, as though that's a fret within itself, and just kind of play around with it. Okay, so we went down to the 7th fret. Now the 7th fret, I'm sorry, the 7th mode. The 7th mode, all you're doing is you're starting on your 2nd fret, because the next mode would be your 8th or your 1st mode. 1 and 8 are the same. So that takes you right back to your G major scale, the very first one that you guys learned. All you're doing is you're doing that scale. You're just starting off on your F sharp or your 2nd fret. So just do that, and just keep in mind, I'm doing a G major scale. I'm just hitting this note first, right? I'm just going a half step ahead. So, and stopping right before I would hit the G, right? So, okay. And then the next one is the G major scale. All right, and that's it. All right, so the modes are fairly easy now. You've got a nice arrangement there as far as like knowing where all the patterns are for your solos. And remember, you can do your pentatonics. Again, I know it's kind of tough to do it here. You could do that you figure out how to do it on the using your open strings. And it's not that big of a deal. You just have to kind of just practice it, go back and forth with it. And then we have the song to work on. The only thing that you're going to be kind of really tackling is that change where or this, just like that. That's it. That's it. So that's all I want you to do. I think I did the whole thing on that last video, but I want you to like zero in on this right now. If you get this pretty well, go back to the last video. That melody, the melody, because that's really important. And that's going to help you to really get an understanding of where everything goes, because that melody is going to lead the whole pattern. All right. So just work on that. And if you need anything, just, drop an email or something and let me know what's going on. All right. Thank you very much. You did a fantastic job again. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.